What's going on, everyone? So LeBron James is one of the greatest playmakers the NBA has ever seen. In many ways, especially early on, he was the system, right? I mean, he had games where he'd score 20 straight points and, account for 40 of the 45 points that a team would score and all of that. And you've seen as LeBron's gotten in his later years, he's expressed that he wants to play more off ball, right? In 2020, Lakers won the NBA championship with LeBron playing point guard. And so there is this balance of him as playmaker versus him off ball. And he has still, to this day, been one of the more higher usage players in the league, right? He is a guy that has shown the ability to play off ball at times and has been willing to kind of relinquish responsibilities to players. I mean, we've seen him do it with guys like Austin Reeves, obviously Kyrie Irving, Dwayne Wade at times. But he's still a guy that, push comes to shove, he usually has the ball in his hands. And even Darvin Ham, right, talked about how, he's going to play LeBron more off ball. And that was the whole reason he's playing the four, is to kind of, so LeBron can kind of rest through plays, rest throughout the game, and not have as much responsibility. And then that went out the window, right? His minute restriction went out the window. Everything goes out the window, and it's just LeBron heavy, isolation basketball, making a play or, attacking the rim. And look, sometimes that is your best offense, especially when things aren't really going right. Guys can't really seem to hit shots or whatever. Sometimes it is good to just put the ball in LeBron's hands, let him go make a play. Or, it's at the end of a game, right? Whatever, 20 seconds left. You have the ball to take the lead, tie, whatever. Sometimes it is best just, hey, LeBron, go make a play. Put your head down, get to the basket, hit a shot, or get somebody and find the open man. And so it is, again, kind of finding that balance. But one of the things you've heard J.J. Redick talk heavily about is LeBron. He wants LeBron to play more off ball. And, that's kind of a big focus and has been a big stress point from J.J. Redick this season. But once again, we've heard this since the bubble year. LeBron wanted to play more off ball. It's why we've tested all these different point guards. Why we got Dennis Schroeder the first time, and ultimately got Russell Westbrook, and then Dennis Schroeder again, and now D'Angelo Russell and all these guys. Right? It's so that LeBron can play more off ball. But LeBron has to be willing to accept that. It's one thing to say over and over again, from everybody, from LeBron to coaches to the organization to everything, that, hey, LeBron's going to play more off ball. LeBron wants to play more off ball. It's another thing to actually kind of make him play off ball, right? And to me, it's really going to boil down to J.J. Redick and his kind of demanding of it, right? When LeBron wants the ball, hey, play within the system, play within the schemes, trust the offense, trust your team, trust your players, right? You have guys, D'Angelo Russell, Austin Reeves, right? Not so much Austin Reeves personally for me. I'm not really sold on him as a playmaker. He's definitely a guy that can make plays, right? Again, there's a difference between a guy that is a playmaker and a guy that can make plays. There's a lot of guys in the NBA that'll go get you 5 assists, right? Having 5 assists doesn't mean you're an actual playmaker. D'Angelo Russell is a real playmaker. He's a guy that will go and make plays and see things and have things develop and put guys in position and run an offense, where Austin Reeves at times will kind of get tunnel vision. We've seen him struggle with ball pressure at times. He can run the basics, right? Anthony Davis, Austin Reeves pick and roll was absolute money last season, right? It's one of the best plays in basketball. Same thing with D'Angelo Russell. But you see him miss cutters or miss and not see things that D'Angelo Russell just sees. Again, Austin Reeves can be the swing man. He can find the open man. He can create and draw attention and kick it out to a shooter. He can run the basics. He can do the basics. So in a pinch, yes. But also, the offense in which J.J. Redick wants to run is this free-flowing motion, 5-wide type offense. Right? Look at teams like Golden State or, San Antonio, right? You need 10 passes before a bucket. He wants that. So really, you're looking for more of an initiator, and then the ball's just moving. And the Lakers have always been at their best in those scenarios. I mean, we talked about it all season last year even, right? Every time the Lakers got 30 plus assists, they won. They won those games, right? And you have guys like D'Angelo Russell who's able to go get you 6, 7, 8, 10 assists. Austin Reeves go get you, a handful of assists. Gabe Vincent could probably get you a handful of assists as an initiator. Obviously, LeBron. Again, it's not saying you take the ball entirely out of LeBron's hands, right? Sometimes that may be the best offense. Sometimes, like guys just can't seem to hit shots. And so it's like, okay, the offense isn't quite working right now. Hey, LeBron, we need you to just create something for a moment, right? Let's get the ball in his hands and just see what he can create, right? There needs to be that balance, right? LeBron is an incredible talent, right? LeBron James is one of, if not, the greatest playmakers ever, and his IQ and his court vision and all that. I mean, I'd still probably lean with Magic as like just pure point guard best ever, but LeBron James is definitely in the conversation for just one of the greatest playmakers. So at times you do want him, because he's going to see things and break down defenses in ways that other guys on this team don't, right? Like there's very few guys with him, right? You even saw when Rondo, right? Rondo was a guy that LeBron really trusted. So you saw especially come playoff time, LeBron would just kind of let Rondo run the show. Right? So LeBron's going to have to find that trust. He's going to have to find that balance himself. He's got to be more willing to play off ball and sacrifice and find ways to impact offensively without always having the ball in his hands, which he's more than capable of doing. Again, he's an athletic freak of nature. I understand he's 40 years old, but his size, his strength, his athleticism, I mean, again, let guys like D'Lo run the offense with LeBron as a cutter and ball mover. Like, man, good luck, right? Like, LeBron's gonna either just overpower you, or he's just gonna beat you to the rim, or he's gonna go up for that lob and slam it home, right? It's just there's many ways that you can kind of put LeBron in various actions as a screener, as a picker. You can put him in positions to where he can impact an offense. Obviously, his shooting has been much improved. Hopefully, he can maintain that shooting. So him even kind of just floating out on the perimeter and allowing, Anthony Davis and Austin Reeves and, D'Angelo Russell and these other guys kind of draw and make plays and suck in the defense in order to kick it out to even a LeBron shooter, right? Steph LeBron, right? Like, and again, it's also on JJ Redick. It's also on the players on the team besides LeBron to have LeBron instill confidence, right? Like, yes, LeBron needs to be the leader that establishes, like, hey, I trust you guys. I believe in you guys. I'm gonna trust the process. I'm gonna trust the system. I'm gonna trust the head coach. I'm gonna trust the coaching staff. I'm gonna believe in what they have going on here. But it's also up to JJ Redick. It's up to the players on this team to prove that they're capable of doing so, right? Because LeBron, if JJ Redick is not putting together great offensive schemes and sets and things aren't working, and D'Angelo Russell declines as a playmaker, or he's just not able to make the playmaking plays that we need him to make the way that we need him to, or Austin Reeves, and all of a sudden things are just kind of falling apart, then yeah, of course LeBron's going to be like, all right, forget it. Give me the basketball and get out the way. Right? I'll make the plays. I'll be the offense. I'll do the things that I need to do, because LeBron wants to win, right? He's not just going to sit around while the team is another 2-10 start or something like that, right? Like, so the players have to deliver. The players have to show up. The head coach and coaching staff needs to show up, needs to deliver, needs to instill philosophies and offensive and also even defensive sets that are proven, that you can prove, like, okay, like, hey, this is working. Let's stick with it. So that way LeBron does buy into it. That way LeBron does believe in the process, right? It's again, everything is balance, right? You need to find balance with LeBron. You need to find balance with him as a playmaker and him playing off ball as a threat, because he would be an incredible threat off ball. Incredible. But again, everything is you have to prove it, right? We've heard it time and time and time again. Every year we hear LeBron off ball, LeBron off ball, LeBron off ball, and that goes out the window very quickly. Very quickly. Now, part of that, I think, was just Darvin Ham. Part of that, I'm sure, was part LeBron. Part of that was just team not delivering, especially early on last season. I mean, you had guys like D'Angelo Russell and even Austin Reeves. As great as D'Lo was during the season, to start the season, he shot like 31% from three. He just looked sloppy. Austin Reeves was like 28% from three. Like, guys just weren't good out the gate. Things started balancing out. But at that point, LeBron's already, your offense is essentially LeBron heavy, right? I mean, how many times you see LeBron just dribbling the ball for 20 of the 24 seconds and then kicking it out or taking a shot or whatever, right? Again, got to deliver. But anyway, as always, this is a discussion, and I pass the question on you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? How do you feel? What are your thoughts? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you think, yes, it's definitely a balance, right? All sides need to be willing to sacrifice and do what's necessary. No, however you feel, whatever your thoughts are, I'd love to hear it. So let me know down in the comments below. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me a lot. Lets me enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. Not subscribe to the channel, hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one. Thank you.